It's funny that you say 2016 is going to be an interesting year because I think KO just had a Twitter interview. It was like hosted by Slicker. And one of the questions was like, yo, who do you think is going to take 2016? And his reply was, yo, Priddy Ugly.
Yo, man.
That must make you feel like, yo, if a dude who's been in the industry for that long, who's seen cats come and go, who's seen this whole thing, kind of bigs you up and pegs you as that next guy. I mean, and he's not the first one. There are a lot of dudes.
He's not. You know,
so
that was like humbling, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Did you see that?
I did.
So how do you feel with kind of that pressure now? Because dudes are looking at you like, yo, Priddy, come through.
I remember I was even having a bad day that day when I saw it. I just come from an interview on another show. And I think I called VG, you know, because me and VG are like cool now, you know, because he's been showing me a lot of love since I dropped the project, you know. Okay. And then anyway, I called VG up, and VG was like, yo, man.
This is DJ Vigilante.
Yeah, DJ Vigilante.
Okay, yeah.
He was like, yo, son, you're not showing no love, you know. Like, I did a Twitter view 2 days ago, and I mentioned you didn't, you know, retweet. You know, it was just funny. It wasn't being serious.
Okay.
He's like, yeah, the big homie KO even sent you a shout out, you know, and you still haven't even retweeted that. But he said it jokingly. So I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, man, you know. So I'm like, alright, cool. Anyway, me and him said whatever we had to say, and I was just checking up on the homies. So love. And then I got onto Twitter and I saw that KO had said that. For me, it caught me completely off guard. And I just met KO for the first time maybe 3 weeks prior to that. And I won't speak about what was happening when I met him. You know.
No, we're gonna ask you. Don't worry.
It was just, you know, it was just a situation where, you know, I got to meet the homie, and it was all love, and for him to say things like that, you know, it just lets guys like me know that, you know, we're doing the right thing.
And people are watching.
And people are watching now, and like, you know, we finally have people's attention, you know. And it's not just about having the people's attention, it's having the attention of the guys who you're not even trying, you know, like, I don't make music for other rappers to compliment me on how good my music is. That's why, like, I don't like it when artists send me their music, you know, and say, yo, Priddy Ugly, give me feedback on this thing. You know, for me, it's like, ish, man, like, no matter how I feel about your song, it's not gonna better you, you know, because at the end of the day, it's my opinion, you know. You need to impress the fans, not me, you know.
True.
So I give a damn about impressing no other rapper, you know. But like the fact that I wasn't even trying to, and I can still impress dudes like that, for me is less like an honor, because I'm not even saying this out of like, you know, because he tweeted me, but he generally is my favorite like rapper in the country, you know. Okay. I just like his style. He's just like, there's nobody who sounds like him, and I like anybody who doesn't sound like anybody, you know. You get like a lot of guys who are dope, but it's like, I can hear that you listen to Thug. I can hear the Thugger in your, you know, in your raps. I can hear the Jay-Z influence. I can hear the Drake references, you know. So when you listen to dudes like KO, I like him to myself, because people don't listen to me and say, yo, you sound like this guy. So it's like Priddy Ugly sound like Priddy Ugly, and KO sound like KO. And that's what I like, you know. So I like rappers who are like different and who are like one of a kind. So I think he's dope, man. So yeah, so shout out to him for that.
Shout out to KO. So I just want to, just on that topic, just, you know, so what's the label situation looking like?
I'm 100%.
I see a smile, man.
Nah, it's just crazy, because a lot of people ask me that question lately. I'm 100% independent. Yeah, man, it's crazy, you know. People always hit me up, and I see tweets on some, you know, like, if a record label isn't trying to sign you, then you're not popping, you know. So I've seen a lot of people, like, you know, on Twitter, you know, on Twitter, there's always like funny people that, you know,
the trolls.
You know, the trolls, and people be like, nah, Priddy Ugly's whack. He hasn't even gotten a record deal yet. You know? And I was like, how do you know? How do you know what I've gotten and what I haven't gotten? You know? How do you know who is after me and who isn't? You know? Because I'm not the type of guy who goes out and like, and expresses my defeats on a social platform. Okay. And really expresses my triumphs on the social platform as well. I really like to keep things to myself. It's just easier to manage situations, you know, when you keep them to yourself. And maybe once they materialize, then you can announce them. but anyway, so labels have been coming, you know, tons of tons. You know? And I've been signed before, man. You know.
I mean, you know,
I was with a major record label. I was with EMI when they were deteriorating. You know, with Sony for a little bit, and that's how I did the collaboration with Ecstatic from Kenya and AKA, because they're both Sony artists.
Okay.
Well, AKA is not like a Sony artist, but I think he's distributed or licensed by Sony. You know, so that's how that collaboration happened, and I was part of that mix as well. So yeah, man. So independent, signed to myself. Just got a management deal now. You know, just to help me, you know, with the administration side of things. Just help me just structure, you know, the business and the brand properly. But yeah, I'm 100% independent.
Okay. Yeah. So I kind of knew that before asking, because I wanted it to lead into our next question. You know, the South African hip hop game has grown to such an extent that now we're kind of getting, I wouldn't say crews, but like movements. You've got Ambitious Entertainment.
Definitely.
You've got the CashTime, obviously.
Sorry, KDC.
You've got the CashTime. You've got a lot of others. I mean, do you feel like as an independent artist that you kind of need that support now? I know you rock with a lot of homies. You've got your dude Witchy, and are you looking at kind of starting that or joining up with one? Or is it?
You know what's crazy these days that you don't need a record label. And that's what people you know, people fail to see. You know, it's like the independent guys right now are making the labels angry, you know, because like cats like Casper are not signed, you know, and the homie just bought a Bentley, and the homie just sold 2 times platinum. Don't you think a record label is upset that damn, we weren't able to, you know, eat that money with him? Because at the end of the day, and I said in one of my songs named Lala, and I was like, yo, I need my money in cash. How many hundreds is that? Sign a deal for what? For you to cut my money in half? That's true, you know, because they, when you sign to somebody, they have first dibs at your money. You know what I'm saying?
But to play devil's advocate here, you know, you mentioned that they take a slice of your pie. But sometimes it's not about the pie; it's about building a bakery.
It is.
You know,
that's true.
So
that's very true. So, but it depends on like who you want to be and what you see yourself as.
Yeah, I get you.
Saying? So right now, a record label could, the right deal could definitely help me, because they can do for me things that I can't do on my own. You know? They can make sure that now I shoot the music videos for the songs that I want to shoot music videos to. You know, they can make sure that the radio stations now are playing the songs, because like if I am signed to say whatever record label, Sony for instance, and take Priddy Ugly that's not signed now, take him to any radio station, a national radio station, say, yo, play Priddy Ugly. And be like, who the hell is this guy? No track record dev, you know? But like if it's Priddy Ugly, a Sony music artist, or signed to EMI, or signed to CashTime, or signed to Family Tree, now because of the name that comes attached with your brand, they're more likely to play your music, you know? So that also benefits you, you know what I'm saying? So, but it's like, if you're trying to build an empire, you know, and I'm seeing, you know what I'm saying? But for me, mainly what it is like, I hate being restricted. You know, I don't, you know, record labels, and it's fair, right? Where they're like, yo man, listen, this song here is not gonna work. This Cocaine Ghost song, it's not the single. We're not gonna take our money to shoot a video for this song. We'd rather shoot a video for that song. But it's like, as an artist, like, it's like, oh man, it's like, I know the Cocaine Ghost is not gonna do well on a radio platform, but like, I want to shoot the video. That's just what it is, you know. So when you're signed to a record label, like, they're there to dictate, and sometimes they're not dictating, but they're just really helping you and helping you preserve your money as well. Like, nah man, don't waste your money on this. I'd rather do this. But the record label will also be like, nah, but you don't need to have 50 music videos. You just need to shoot 3. But it's like, I want to have 50 music videos. That's the thing.
For the artistry.
So for me, it's really about the artistry, you know. And there's a lot of pros and cons, man. But you know, you learn, you live and you learn. You gotta make mistakes to grow and to build, you know. Like for guys like Casper and the Mac Millers of the world and whoever else is independent, for them to get to where they got to, they were probably also looking at other dudes like, damn man, like ish. I wish I signed that deal, because then I would be there and whatnot. But it just means that your stuff is gonna take longer. But when it happens, man, it's gonna happen on like such a big scale that nobody could have even began to fathom how big it was gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's really where